Going to finish off the basic Kowhaiwhai pattern before I start doing the rotation, reflection, translation, and enlargement or diminishing. This is where I left off at my basic Kowhaiwhai pattern previously. I'm going to go back and use the semicircular arc, and I'm just going to put an arc here going into there and then coming around to there. The reason for that is that now when that reflects across the mirror line, it will make a triangle. And so I've got that element here which will make a triangle on this side. I'm now going to actually try and just add a little bit more to this. I'm going to save this. And now I'm going to put a dot in on the origin. And I really need to be now entering all of this into my Google Doc. So I probably should do that. I'm now going to use the circle tool, and I'm just going to click there and make a circle that just goes to there. And now I'm going to put some elements around the outside of that circle. So I'm going to use the semicircular arc again, and I'm going to now click. I'm just going to click here, and I'm going to follow this through around here. And then I'm going to keep following that around to here and around, not across that far, but maybe there. And then I'm going to come back up to where I began. And then I'm going to now put another one on the outside of that. So I'm going to go here, 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 I'm going to just here, 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 here. Then I'm going to connect it back up to there. But I'm going to now move this piece there, there, like so. I'm going to remove the dots now. So I'm going to go down and unclick all the dots. I'm not going to color anything in here. I'm going to do that all in Photoshop when I've got my final pattern. Now I'm just going to just get rid of all these labels here. Now, I wouldn't have to do this if I'd had the labels unclicked on, so I will do that. So I'll get rid of all of these. Just got this last one to get rid of here. And that's the circle. Okay, so if I come back up now and get rid of the circle, which is this, that's what it's going to look like. I'm actually going to just put that back in for a bit. Actually, I'll take it out. And then I've got this up here. I don't like the shape of this. It's too big. So I'm actually going to just try and drag that down a little bit. So let's go down here and find out which. So it's G1. What's this point right here? G1, Q1. Okay, so there's G1. And where's Q1? Or is it O1? Q1. So I've got to find Q1. There's G1. So I'll click. Okay. There's a lot you could do just to get this. This is the piece that I really want to play with. I might just start all over again with this one. So what I'm going to do now is put in this mirror line from here to here. I'm going to take this, highlight it, and I'm going to reflect it through that mirror line. And I'm going to undo all the dots. And then I'm going to reflect that again, I think. And that will give me, well, this will give me my basic tuku design. I may put a few other elements in here. You can create your own designs to represent what you're looking at and what you want to do. So I'm going to now, so I've done one reflection. I could do a rotation here about 180 degrees, about the middle point, if I wanted to. Maybe that's something that's worth doing. I could put a dot right in here and rotate, and that would have everything but I think I'll put another reflection line in here, and I'll put it right across from here to here, and I'll reflect again. I'll highlight this whole object, and I'll just reflect it across that line, and then I will use the semicircular tool here to put in a couple of little diamond shaped here. And I'm just going to use the arrow tool, and we're going to just bring that in there. I'll just take that one out a little bit, that one in a little bit, like so. Like that. And I'll do the same over the other side, but I'll get rid of all the dots again first. Actually, I'll just go up here to points. I'll highlight that. Go show object, and then I'll undo show object, and I'll undo show labels. I'll just unlabel these. And then I'll just highlight this here, and I'll reflect it across the center mirror line. We've got that there. I'll just get rid of those, and then I've got my basic Kowhaiwhai pattern, and now I've got to decide what am I going to do with this. How am I going to incorporate this into my overall design? Because at the moment I've only got reflection, I haven't even got rotation in here yet, and so I'm now going to remove those lines. I'm going to remove that dot. I'm going to get rid of the grid, the axis and the grid for the time being. I have to get rid of this here, these labels here. So this is going to be the basic tuku design I have. So I've done reflection only so far. There we are, that's going to be my basic design.